So I'm now going to show you if your measurement or your material thickness is anything different than 5 mm. I'm going to show you how you create that in TechSoft doing comb joints. So just open up our page as normal. What we're then going to do is we're just going to create a bigger working space. So you go to Setup, Drawing, Layout. Change it to ISO A2, that should be big enough. And then you're going to go on to this button here, Grid. And we're going to change this to 5 and 5. We will end up changing this again, and that's absolutely fine. And just when we do this initial drawing out bit, we're going to go on to Grid Lock, which is this one here. So imagine you're making your comb jointed box, and just to say the measurements of what I'm pulling out are in this box here, so you can keep an eye on what you're drawing. So I'm going to do mine. So it's 45 tall. And 260 by 45. So, and then imagine that I'm doing, so it's a 4-sided tray, but it's not going to be completely square. If it was completely square, you just need to draw one, and then obviously we can copy it later. But if you want it to be sort of a rectangular size tray, so not all sides are the same, then you do need to draw 2 boxes. So then what you do, oops, sorry, I haven't told you to save it. So you need to go File, Save As. I would ask that you save it in Student Areas, Design Technology, your year group, and then find your class folder, and then save it as your name, what it is, and then say acrylic 3mm. Okay, so then there's no doubt if we have to cut it while you're not around, there's no doubt what you want it to be. So then what you want to do, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so we can see what we're doing nice and clearly. Then what we're going to do is we're going to change the grid again. So I warned you we'd be doing this. Actually, before we do that, we're going to draw the base in. So just to double check our measurements, we're going to use this button here, dimension line. So snap, 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 snap. So we need to draw ourselves a square, sorry, a rectangle, which is 260 by 160. So we're just going to draw that now for safekeeping. So we're just going to draw that and sort of leave it there because it'll be useful for later. Now we're going to zoom in. And what you need to do is go onto the select tool. You need to delete these measurements here, and we're going to change the grid again, but we're going to change it to 3mm. And if you're using 6mm thick material, you change it to 6, and so forth. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to change to step lock. You're going to select one of your rectangles, and you're just going to line it up so that it hits the dotted line of that grid, and it's just going to save you loads of time if you do it that way. So just a slight adjustment. Then you use your shapes tool again, back on grid lock, and you draw yourself a rectangle on at least one end. Now you see, if I was going to do it on the other end, it would come off the side. So we're going to do something slightly different. So we're just going to do it on this side for now. And then because it's my measurement's 45 tall, I know that I'm doing 3 combs, which are 15mm. You might want to change this if yours is a little bit taller, but we can talk about that if you need to. But just always do it in either a 3 or a 5. So it should always be in an odd number. Now to put them on the other end, we now need to use step lock instead. Select that part, copy it, and again, line it up with that corner part there. line it up and just zoom in and just double check that that's all perfectly crossed over, which it is. Then we go part delete, which is this one here. And it's important that you do the same, you delete the same stuff on either side. Slightly different this one. So you'll find that you'll probably have to double click it because we've overlapped a lot of lines. There we go. So then if I pull back, what I then need to do is just move this slightly out of the way, because at the moment I've only got two sides for my four-sided box. So I'm just going to select both of those, use this copy box, nest that underneath, and then I need to select everything, change my line color to red, hit save, then you're ready to do a test run in card before you then cut it in your real material. And there we go, and away.